Durant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court. So you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the three, the small forward.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Here's Mann following the score by Phoenix. Leonard on the wing. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Durant. George's shot is off.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pass to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Leonard defending. Here's Okogie. Now Durant. Elbow shot on the way. The rebound by Mann.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Mann. Out to Leonard. Fires the three. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. And it's Paul off the drive. And he banks in the layup.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Leonard finds Morris. He's off on the layup. The Suns have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Paul passes to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And you look at KD just attacking with authority.
Here's Mann. With the drive. The kick out to Morris. The three. He buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Now here's Paul, tightly guarded. Morris against Durant. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Here's Mann. Leonard, left side. There's the three. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And it's the Clippers on the break. Basket counts.
I always talk about the first 2 steps in transition, and Paul George out quick and decisively that time.
Pass to Durant. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Leonard outside. Here's Mann. Morris outside. Stolen by Booker. In transition. Here come the Suns. Ayton in the high post. Pass to Durant. Over Morris. That one's wide left. The Clippers trail. Leonard outside. Count it.
That's tenacious play in the paint from Kawhi, just insisting on getting to that shot.
Durant against Morris. Here's Okogie. Pass to Paul. Back to Okogie. For 3, Durant sinks it from distance. Durant's got 5.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
That shot wide open.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Durant for 3. Durant with another miss. George passes to Leonard. Back to George. The three is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to Booker. Outside Paul. That'll count. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Suns on top. Up.
And your Clippers Houston team. Coming onto the court.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's man in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Down low. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. The kick to Durant. From downtown, Suns keep it alive. Ayton banked it in off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Leonard outside. To the middle. Here's Zubac. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Zubac has got 6 here in the quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Yeah, the big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Leonard outside. George outside. Pass to Morris. Here's man. 6 on the shot clock. Back to George. Little turnaround. The bank shot, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Ayton finds Booker. Back to Ayton. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
And Ayton more and more having these kind of nights from the center position, lighting up the scoreboard.
Booker against George. Leonard on the wing. He takes it in. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I said before, the layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
The kick out to Paul. Outside Booker. Here's Okogie. And the 3 off target. For Los Angeles, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Leonard passes to George. And the jam by George.
Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
Outside Durant. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. George's shot is off.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
That one drops for him.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's man. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Drops in the 3. And the Clippers lead by 2. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. Drains the triple.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a 3, you know he's coming back at you.
George passes to Leonard. Morris with it. Durant covering. Morris can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
George outside. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Morris. Leonard on the wing. Takes it inside. And Leonard throws it down hard.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim. That hit.
And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Booker for 3. Not going to go that time. And we're through the first half of play here in what...
With the score, your Clippers, 25. The Suns, 26.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. That you got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Gordon finds Batum. Here's Powell. Gordon on the wing. It's stolen by Warren. Nice move. Outside Payne. Pass to Ross. Back to Payne. Over Powell. Here's Baisley. Three-pointer, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Westbrook. Out to Powell. 4 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. And it's Phoenix's ball. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Inside. Here's Landale. Pass to Baisley. It's Warren on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Drops in the layup for 2. Warren's got his first basket.
He's a solid rebounder for his position at forward. 6'8". TJ Warren getting inside and being in the right spot.
Westbrook outside. Here's Powell. Pass to Batum. 4-3. Powell's shot is off. The Suns trailing. Ross passes to Payne. Now we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Ross. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Powell with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Gordon finds Plumlee. Out to Powell.
2 minutes
For
remaining.
3, Gordon.
2 minutes.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Ross passes to Payne. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Batum. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Plumlee passes to Westbrook. Back to Plumlee. Now here's Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's on T.J. Warren.
He just has physical tools to make you go in there and foul him. Westbrook back to the line.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Now here's Warren. The three-pointer off the mark. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Powell passes to Westbrook. Powell finds Westbrook. From outside the arc. The rebound by Ross.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Paisley, good.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Westbrook against Payne. Westbrook, the pass to Powell. Off target from outside. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Payne. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
And that is one of Payne's signature moves. He loves that high-arcing, soft-touch floater.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Gordon. Pass to Batum. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Paisley. Here's Landale, guarded by Batum. And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Leonard. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And, you know, from what we are seeing here on the monitor, it looks like he was late getting it off.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter, it's all tied in Los Angeles. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's man in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by Paul. Shot clock at 6. Leonard left side. And that's good from 17 feet.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Booker. The kick to Durant. Back to Booker. From deep. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
3 points.
Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Right side Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by George. The Clippers trail. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. The kick to Durant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by Paul. George outside. Here's Mann. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Booker finds Ayton. Outside for Booker. Pass to Okogie. Lays it up and banks it in. Okogie's got his first 2 points.
Now, Booker's a good passer, becoming better in that area, and he knows how to work the ball around.
Leonard outside. There's the drive and the dunk by Leonard.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket? For this team, more and more, it's Kawhi.
Now Booker. Back to Paul. Ayton passes to Paul. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
That's got to feel good. A guy who can score, stepping up and hitting buckets, as important as that one.
Now George on the wing man. Morris outside. Back to George. 5 to shoot. Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Kawhi Leonard continuing in the offseason to tinker with his game, find ways to improve upon it. Always working hard to bring something out the next season. He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Outside for Booker. Here's a 3 for Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
Buries it from 3.
Paul George stepping up big time.
George against Booker. Driving inside. The kick out to Paul. Okogie on the wing. Fires for 3. Here's Ayton. It falls!
How about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Leonard. The kick out to Morris. Back to Leonard. There's the 3. The Suns clear it. In transition, here come the Suns. Durant's shot is off.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
No good on the shot. Pass to Okogie. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
15 seconds left in the fourth. Durant for 3. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's an 8-point Phoenix lead.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Pass to Mann. Jacks up a 3. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
So the Suns win it. All right, Alec, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Thank you.
To the is fun to watch. Terrific. David, thanks. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one spot. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Leonard, no luck. Edwards looking it over. From outside, off the mark. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Leonard, past a man. The tray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves on offense. Shoots. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
And George kicks to Morris. Pulls up on the wing, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Morris.
And that high release point on Leonard's shot makes that mid-range jumper tough to contest.
Outside, Towns. Gobert finds Towns. Gobert with a screen on Morris. That one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is George. Leonard sets a screen for George. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Edwards. Towns wide open. Connects from three-point range. Towns has got 5 now.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Now here's Leonard. Morris with the screen for Leonard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Here's Leonard. After the basket by Minnesota. Pass to Zubac. Shot to stop the run. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The pass to Mann. Back to George. Here's Mann. Beyond the arc. Zubac, the pass to Mann. Fires for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 5. The kick out to Towns. They get it again.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now, here is George. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Leonard, no luck. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Over in the corner, Edwards. Down low, stolen by Zubac. It's George on the wing. Edwards defending. And George, here we go. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Timberwolves leading by 4. Conley with it. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Zubac, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Leonard. Fires the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards. With 1 on the clock. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 4. And
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's man in at the points. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists in the game. Outside, George. Passes it to Mann. Kicks it to Leonard. Craig, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Here's Mann, covered by Conley. Here's George to halt the run. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Edwards against George. Edwards dishes to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Edwards can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Mann. The dish to George. Outside Leonard. For 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
The pass to Mann. And that one is hammered home.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Feeds it to Gobert. Stolen by Zubac. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. Leonard on the wing. Out to Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. George against Edwards. 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Morris.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
At the line from LA,
And Morris drops them both. Timberwolves leading by 7. Left side, Edwards. Paul George with the steal. Stolen by Michael Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Takes it out to Leonard. Looking to get it going. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
And the second free throw, good. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And George, here we go. Outside Leonard. Launches a three. Count them one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from George.
PT's really refined his three-point shooting. He's an absolute laser now from distance, and that's a big part of his offense.
Tries the spin move. Here's McDaniels, and the rejection by Zubac. Man passes to Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Towns for 3. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Man passes to Morris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's McDaniels. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, Dave, thank you. And time.
Your Clippers, 15. The Timberwolves, 20.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So on the floor for Minnesota, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point. Clippers trail by 5. It's stolen by Edwards. Over to the wing. Towns for 3. That shot off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Outside Gordon. It's Powell on the wing. Off target with his 3. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
A shot by Batum, no good. Timberwolves leading by 5. Edwards drives in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Gordon kicks to Westbrook. Nailed from three-point land. Westbrook's got his first 3 points of the game. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Tries again, and it's Edwards getting it to go. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Double team on Westbrook. Over in the corner, Batum. A 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Outside Edwards. He kicks it to McDaniels. Second chance shot. Gobert. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. He's got 8.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Now here's Westbrook. Defense right on him. The shot by Powell, no good. Timberwolves leading by 5. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Gordon finds Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
Here's Noel. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Anderson, and stolen by Gordon. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's Batum. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Gordon with a tie. Up top, Powell, guarded by Prince. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Anderson inside. Batum's there. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Clippers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Batum throws it down.
Bouncing up with ease, Batum skilled in finishing with power at the rack.
Here's Noel. He's covered by Westbrook. Noel, no good. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And here is Los Angeles now. And here's George for 3. Good on the triple. George has got 9.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Los Angeles on top. They finish off the third quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Edwards. George with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Leonard. Outside for George. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Edwards with it. Westbrook picks him up. Conley the pass to McDaniels. His three-pointers off the mark. Clippers leading by 4. Outside Westbrook. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And that one's good. George.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player who knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
Here's Edwards, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And George kicks to Westbrook. Outside Leonard. From downtown. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards can't hit. Guy, it's a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Back to Westbrook. Outside, George.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. But Trey. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Edwards kicks to Conley. Inside. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Back to Westbrook. Leonard with the ball. Working on McDaniels. From deep, George. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gobert, the pass to Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Outside Leonard. To the paint. Zubac. Back to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's George. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. To the wing on the left. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Rebound by the Clippers. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. George dishes to Westbrook. Here's George. Back to Westbrook. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They didn't. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
To the best kid in the hall.
teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1. Great open look there.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Now Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Crafty move, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Paul passes to Durant. And the Suns get another 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And just over a minute played here to start the game.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant. A selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's Okogie going inside. Launches a 3. Durant's shot is off.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever, Doris.
The BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. There's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The kick out to Paul. Fires the 3. Here's Booker. Outside Durant. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's the height. It's the quick release. It's the soft touch. Kevin Durant is elite offensively.
The kick out to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. The 3. Connects from downtown.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Pass to Durant. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. And here's Ayton. Takes a 3. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Ayton. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Edwards.
2 minutes.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Outside Durant. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Ball finds Durant. Second chance effort. Outside for Booker. Here's Okogie. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Well, heads-up play from Okogie. Got to be shot ready on the catch. He was more than up to the task.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year. Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Pass to Booker. With the fadeaway. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And Edwards, here we go.
That's bad right there.
Wow!
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Durant, the pass to Paul. Now Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. And the Suns get another 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Phoenix Suns earning this break in the action. Up. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year, he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one's good from Conley.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Durant. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall. Durant's got 17 points.
Well, this, of course, is one of Kevin Durant's strengths. Such an accomplished shooter, scorer from any spot on the floor.
They grab their own miss. The kick out to Edwards. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Durant. Pass to Paul. The 3 ball. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Paul's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, over the years, Chris Paul has been such an efficient three-point shooter. He stretches the floor. You've got to honor his ability to shoot it with range.
Gobert, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Pass to Okogie. Now Booker. Here's Okogie. The 3. Towns with a rebound. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Knocks down the triple.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Booker finds Ayton. Misses the 3. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. It's stolen away. Pass to Okogie. Out to the right wing. Ayton with it. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The kick out to Edwards. Now Gobert from 13 connects. The jumper drops.
Boy, you love to see Rudy Gobert expand that face-up game. Nice touch there in the mid-range.
Pass to Durant. Here's Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards has got 6 points in the quarter.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
McDaniels can't hit.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Edwards. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. For 3, Durant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Suns, 32. The Timberwolves, 25.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And that's the group from Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Sinks it from distance. Paul's got 9.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Outside Booker. Pass to Okogie on the wing. Durant. Booker with it. Let's go with a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
Durant. Second chance shot. Outside for Booker. Pass to Paul. Left side Durant. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Ahead. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Edwards.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Ayton. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the track and field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
Here's Towns. Here he goes. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Okogie on the wing. Outside Paul. Outside Durant. Booker, pass to Durant. Outside for Booker. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Booker's got 6 points.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Now here's Towns. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball. Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's on the line.
Ball against Edwards. Right at the free throw line. The kick to Durant. Pass to Booker. Back to Durant. The Suns need to get off a shot. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Conley finds McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Offensive board. Outside Edwards. Back to Daniels. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Paul knocks it away.
Shot clock violation. Phoenix ball.
The Suns have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the second time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Now here's Conley. He has 6. Edwards for 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Aiden. Over McDaniels. And that one's long. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Here's Paul. Here's Okogie. Phoenix no good that time either. Up top, Edwards. Towns.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Suns on top.
And please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So for Minnesota right now, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Conley passes to Towns. Paul against Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Left side, Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Up and over Conley. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Suns lead by 5.
Oh, showing off the soft touch. Quality turnaround jumper there.
Edwards against Booker. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Count it. Good.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Outside Durant. Back to Paul. Booker for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Back to Daniels. To the inside.
Suns foul. Josh Okogie. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. To tie it up. They get it back. Here's Gobert. He nails it. And we're tied.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Conley against Paul. Okogie on the wing. the lane. Now here's Durant. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Booker finds Paul. Three-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Edwards against Paul. Now here's Towns, guarded closely. Right side Conley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Ball against Conley. Pass to Booker. Got a piece of it and stolen by Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Ball passes to Booker. Over Edwards. To halt the run. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Durant's got 25 points.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Conley against Paul. Stolen by Ayton. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Paul. Durant finds Paul. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Deflected by Gobert.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Conley passes to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Durant. Here's Gobert. Yeah!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Durant for 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Towns down low. Guarded by Durant.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Ayton. Back to Paul. Missed it. Durant. Yes! And the foul! It goes on Mike Conley.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
8 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Guys, your thoughts?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
For the win! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
To the best
Oh, say does
Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not gardening.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's man in at point guard. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Booker outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Here's man. Outside for George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. That one on Ayton.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
And the Clippers have possession after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Right side, George. And George with the stuff.
I mean, he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well versed in finishing above the rim.
Here's Paul. Outside for Durant. Booker outside. The Three-pointer, no good. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. It's George on the wing with the crossover, and it's Paul George with the finish.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
The shot by George, no good. Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Booker, no good. Outside Leonard. The fader bangs home the trifecta. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And the rejection by Zubac.
2 minutes.
Outside Leonard. Out to Morris. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Morris. Man passes to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Leonard from 3. Good on the three-point shot. Leonard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Clippers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. George with no one around. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And now the fast break. George with the ball. Morris passes to George. Leonard attacking. Here's man. Right side Leonard. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And it's Durant missing. Clippers leading by 15. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Close the alley-oop. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Leonard with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Oh, Morris in position. Durant with the steal. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. That quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. And they recover it. Morris outside. Morris with a screen on Durant. Leonard attacking, and then Leonard with the dunk.
On his drives, Kawhi can be just devastating, completely overwhelming the D.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they executed.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Here's Okogie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Durant dishes to Ayton. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. And KD the bucket on the assist by Ayton.
What do you expect? Durant's not going to let you disrespect him on the other end without an answer.
Out to Morris. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Okogie the pass to Ayton. With the shot. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morris with the screen for Leonard. And the 3 ball is good. Leonard's got 14 points for the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Mann. Passes to George. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
Morris, no good. LA foul. For Phoenix, they missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You have to admire Kevin Durant's resilience. Few stars could bounce back from a serious injury like he did and return looking the same.
A drive-by call, and the layup's good off the glass.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Mann passes to George. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Ayton. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 6.
You gotta give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Out left to the wing. Leonard on the wing. Here he goes. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
Paul kicks to Booker. And the pass to Durant. And the 3 off target. Clippers leading by 10. And the wide open shot from Morris drains the 3-pointer.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. Driving in. Kicks it out to Paul. Little turnaround. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Here's Leonard, and it's blocked. And Phoenix pushing it up now. It's stolen by Morris. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Right side, George. Yep, that one goes. George has got 14 points.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The Clippers, 35.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Batum is out there with Powell. Then it's Plumlee. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Gordon in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Gordon. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Durant, the pass to Booker. Fader on the way. Plumlee with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Powell with it, now guarded by Ayton. Powell, the pass to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Booker with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Westbrook. Outside, Batum. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And the basket by Gordon.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Now here's Ross. Back to Payne. Here's Baisley. Westbrook pulls it in. Outside, Batum. Outside, Gordon. It's Powell on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. In the corner, it's Gordon. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Gordon's got 6.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Mano a mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Batum, good.
When the team needs him most, Nicholas Batum goes into attack mode on the offensive end.
And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC, then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world. Few do this as well as Westbrook. He consistently finds ways to set up his guys.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Ross. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Second team foul.
Outside Westbrook, outside Gordon. Pass to Powell. Outside Westbrook. He dishes it to Gordon. Offline with his 3. Suns trail by 20. He takes it in. Ross. Batum grabs the miss. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Nicholas Batum. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Now here's Gordon. He has 6. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Baisley. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
Stolen by Warren. 3-on-3. And the jam by Ross.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren. Spotting a wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
Suns foul.
Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Third team foul.
And the first one drops.
Shooting for the Clippers, Russell Westbrook.
That one is no good.
You know, intensity is what makes Russell Westbrook so special. He's relentless, and it's difficult for even great players to keep up with him. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. Leonard on the wing. 1 second left. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Leonard. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Booker. Over George. Ayton trying to break free. Booker no good. Los Angeles leading by 14. Oh, Leonard in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Throws it up high. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Durant finds Booker. KD against Morris.
And when Morris is playing with intensity like this, his defense can really shine through.
And Morris throws it down.
Sky high. One of his advantages as an undersized 4.
And KD's got the ball here for Phoenix. It's a 16-point game. And the basket by Okogie.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Here's man, defended by Paul. Morris kicks to George. Elbow shot. 6 to shoot. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Ayton. Second chance effort. He lays it in. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Takes the 3. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
He is cold-blooded. drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. George finds Leonard. Leonard on the wing. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. George passes to Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and that one's good. George.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
KD looking around. Here's the pass to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Chris Paul. Here's man, defended by Paul. Pass to Morris. It's George on the wing, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Up top, Morris. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Clippers.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kawhi Leonard.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Booker against George. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Leonard missing. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
For 3, Booker, and they'll get another chance. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shoots the 3, and KD good for 3. Durant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. George passes to man. Back to George. And so Los Angeles takes the win. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
To the history of the
tip-off goes to the Clippers. So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's man in at the point. Leonard can't get it to go.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Lets it go from 14. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Edwards against George. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good from Conley. This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brett.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun. Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Pass to Towns. We played just over a minute here in the first. Edwards finds Towns. And he gets that one.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Here's man. He's guarded by Conley. Leonard outside. Spins. It's George on the wing. Launches it. Towns with a rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
That one's good for 2. Towns has gotten his second bucket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's man. Here's George. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Towns passes to Gobert. First shot won't go.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Morris for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Conley. Down low. Here's Gobert. And the layup is good.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Here's man. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to George. Some solid defense from Edwards. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Conley passes to Towns. Back to Conley. Zubats with the steal. And here's George. Here's man. He's guarded by Conley. Tries the spin move. Kicks it to George. Now Leonard. Here's the 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Kawhi confident in that shot there. Just gets the ball. He really didn't waste any time.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Six on the shot clock. McDaniels from long range. The kick out to Edwards. This one for 3. They get it back. Gobert passes to McDaniels. For 3, Conley. It's rebounded by Zubats. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. Great all-around player.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From behind the arc. Edwards can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to George. It's intercepted. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Towns. The 3 is up. And he can't get that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top. They're up by 2.
And please give a big round of applause for the Pharos.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on George. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
George outside. Here's Leonard. Zubac finds George. Rebound Minnesota. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
High post Towns. Zubac there. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
Back to man. Morris outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Inside. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
George out there moving the rock and figuring out where his teammates were to have success on that possession.
And here's Conley. Count that bucket. Conley's got 5 now.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Here's man. He's guarded by Conley. Spins. Morris passes to Leonard. Fades. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. And there's the lob. And it's all tied up. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's what you call the modern big. Towns pairs his inside game with a smooth outside shot.
Here's man. He's guarded by Conley. George for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Tries the spin move. George passes to Morris. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Morris, a screen on Edwards. George passes to Morris. He's off on that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. Outside Conley, and here's Edwards outside. Morris against Conley. Here's Towns. And Towns slams it home.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
Pass to Leonard. 27 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Paul George taking it all the way up for the dunk.
Minnesota in the lead. Conley passes to McDaniels. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. Outside Conley. It's stolen by Leonard. He gets it off. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The T-Wolves on top, up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
On the floor for the Clippers, we've got Nicholas Batum. Eric Gordon is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Plumlee in at the 5.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Westbrook outside. Out to Gordon. Powell outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Plumlee. And he comes up with a bucket.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Minnesota's shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Over to the left wing. Here's Prince. Pass to Noel. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Noel's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Westbrook outside. Now here's Gordon. And he drops that one in.
And once Eric Gordon receives that pass, he's just rising up, so a natural rhythmic jump shot.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Clippers trail. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. To the middle. Back to Plumlee. Pass to Gordon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gordon's got his second basket. And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008, Grant. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. When a shot gets going, you can be in trouble.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Westbrook outside. Plumlee a screen. This for the tie! Clock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Plumlee's got 4 points now in the quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Anderson inside, guarded by Batum. Anderson can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And here's Gordon from the arc. Drills it from deep. Gordon's got 7.
Well, if Eric Gordon gets the ball from beyond the arc, you have to respect his ability to knock those down.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Down low, stolen by Reed. Anderson with it, guarded by Batum. Pass to Noel. To the inside, here's Prince. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Gordon.
Taurean Prince has such a great motor, and the physical nature of his play, you've got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Oh, there's the alley! And finished off by Westbrook.
Man, we all saw that right there. Is he part feline? Cat-like quickness and elevation from Westbrook.
Here's Noel, pounded by Westbrook. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Anderson with a screen on Gordon. And he dunks it down.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Westbrook outside. Gordon outside. It's Powell, high post. A clear look for Westbrook. Misses off the left iron. Minnesota shooting it at 52%. Pass to Prince. Here's Reed. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Tipped. Reed against Westbrook. On the wing, Alexander Walker. With 4 on the clock, into the lane. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Timberwolves ahead, leading by a point. Don't go any... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Looking ferocious on the drive. You know, I love seeing Towns going hard and finishing with power.
Here's Gordon. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Gordon's got 9 points now in the second half.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubac, he's checked in for Plumlee. Morris comes in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Powell. And it's George in for Gordon.
Los Angeles ball.
Westbrook against Conley. George, right side. Leonard, right side. Back to George. From about 19. Pulls up. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard outside. From deep 3-point range. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, BA.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Back to Leonard. George outside. Leonard on the wing. George outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside Edwards. Gobert finds Towns. Nifty move. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Ooh, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Westbrook against Conley. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. George outside. And George with the jam.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Here's Conley. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
George for 3. That doesn't go either for George.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Gobert with a screen on Morris. The shot by Towns, no good. The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Leonard for 3. Morris. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And Edwards slams it in.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
George outside. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Out to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Now Conley outside Edwards.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Leonard against McDaniels. Leonard can't get it to go. Here's Minnesota. Outside Conley. Fires at the elbow, and he hits the jumper. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Captain Clutch, one of Conley's many monikers, appropriate here. Just wow.
The 3, George, and he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
And that's an intentional foul. 19 seconds left in the game. Money.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Bulls fans, you know them, you love them. Here they are, your Minnesota.
Edwards against George. 3-pointer off the mark. Now here's Conley. Off target. And so it's Minnesota with the double. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
To the best kid in the house.
the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in its small forward. And for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one spot. Sinks the triple. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
They get it back. Gobert finds Edwards. Drills it from outside.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now here's Paul. Out to the wing. And the shot is long for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-ball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Paul kicks to KD. Feed away. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And it's good, 2 points.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Durant. He has 5. To the middle. Fades and shoots. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. And finished off by Edwards.
And how about athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Ball against Conley. Outside for KD. Launches it. Again, Durant missing. And the Timberwolves with possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time. He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
And here's Edwards after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. This one for 3. Edwards can't hit. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
And here's Towns after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Durant just inside the line. Booker, good.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Outside Edwards. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Kicks it out to Booker. Puts it up. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
The pure shot mechanics of Booker. It's fun watching him shoot the ball.
30 seconds left in the first. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the three. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ball against Conley. Ball passes to KD. Over Towns. KD can't get it to go. With one on the clock, Edwards.
It's tough to get a good look over Durant. He covers a lot of ground defensively.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Here's Paul. Michael Conley making his last shot. Paul passes to KD to the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Okogie. On the wing, Booker. A fadeaway. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Minnesota shooting really well. 54% from the floor. Edwards dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Paul passes to Booker. Paul surveying the floor. He kicks it to Ayton. It's not going to go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Booker outside. Outside for KD. Ayton, the pass to Okogie. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves leading by 4. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Booker. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How does he do that? Booker absorbs the foul, but stays cool, knocks down the shot.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
And so here's Phoenix. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, that's a 2 from Paul. Ayton trying to break free. Okogie misses. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Edwards gets to Conley. He dishes it to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Gobert's got his second bucket.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Here's Okogie. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Booker finds Durant. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Booker with no one around. He nails it, and we're tied up. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Here's Edwards, and he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
The pass to Okogie. From the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Now here's Ayton. Al Paul. The 3 from KD. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The shot's good. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
And few 7-footers in the league have Towns' shooting touch. This is a guy you want to create for time and time again.
Booker finds KD. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns wide open. Misses the jumper.
Oh, man, that's definitely one he liked back.
All right, David, thank you.
27. The Suns. 21.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Now here's Durant. Paul dishes to KD. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Okogie. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one.
In the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Now here's Towns. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Edwards can't hit. Ball against Conley. Pass to Durant. Over Gobert. That one wide left. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the basket by Minnesota.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Outside Edwards. No good on the shot. Good D by Booker. Suns trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got his first 2 points.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specials.
Edwards fires from way outside. Edwards with another miss. Booker with it. Now guarded by Towns. Ayton kicks to Paul. Passes it to Booker. A 3 ball. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Conley. This ball grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Booker the pass to Okogie. Here's Durant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Jaden McDaniel.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Driving to the basket. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now here's Durant. Pass to Paul. Unloads from 13. Kicks it out to Booker. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the way up. Booker's got 18 points in the game.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Conley dishes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Booker. He's got 18. Here's KD. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Conley with it. Now the pass to Gobert. Towns against KD. Kept alive, Minnesota. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Goes back up. Rebound by Okogie. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
With the drive. And the wide open shot from Paul. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Edwards against Booker. Count the basket. Edwards got 8 here in the quarter.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Outside for Durant. Jacks up a 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Gobert. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Kicks to Paul. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Towns. He doesn't hit that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. And Edwards with the stuff.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Towns has got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. Ball against Conley. Passes it to Durant. Shoots a fader. Bullseye.
We try and tell people there are stars and then superstars, and then there's guys like KD, top 10 players of all time.
Edwards looking it over. Tips it. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Durant and KD throws it down.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
And it's Conley penetrating. And there's the drive.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Ball kicks to KD. Back to Paul. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Oh, the lob to Gobert.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Count them one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Chris Paul. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Some solid defense from 8. Suns trail by 11. A deep three from Durant. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Paul against Conley. And here is McDaniel. Here's Towns. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Suns ball.
The Suns running out of time. Booker outside. Takes it inside. Right wing. Back to Paul. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Timberwolves.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, hitting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down. The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. A wide open look for Durant. Hits it from three-point range.
And we have seen this from Durant before. When the game is on the line, he comes alive.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Conley kicks to Edwards. Back to Conley. Here he goes. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Probably a look. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's